Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Better Nate Than Ever. And this is from Disney Plus and is a new musical focusing on Nick Foster, who is a young boy outside of Pittsburgh who loves Broadway, and him and his friend Libby, who wind up going across the state of Pennsylvania, through New Jersey, all the way to New York City to go try out for the Lilo and Stitch musical, which I wish was actually a thing because I totally would see it. But they are remaking it live action because, you know, Disney can't help themselves. But you have this story of Nick, and this is from writer-director Tim Federle, who actually adapted this from his own book. And you can feel the passion and the spirit because this is a love letter to Broadway. It's a great musical. There's so many catchy numbers and fun design. Like, Nate, like, imagines things and goes off to this, like, Broadway show world where he's, like, singing about his feelings and stuff like that, and he's, like, on a stage. I love the bit with him in a taxi, and it's just, like, a paper taxi, cardboard taxi getting moved along by the people, like, carrying it along who are driving and sitting in it. And all those things, it just has such a lively feel. Great energy, and if you love Broadway, you could definitely tell there's a passion for it here. There's a lot of like Easter eggs and things that like people who appreciate and love the Broadway shows and everything will appreciate, especially Wicked. There's quite a bit of that. And you have Rueby Wood, who plays Nate, who is an absolute delight. He has so much energy and charisma and just pops off screen, and he really gives a star-making performance in this film. And you have Aria, who plays his best friend, who I think gives such a great performance as well, and you really appreciate their dynamic in this film, and they're the real highlights character-wise, because it's like you have these two kids who are really fun to watch, who are really endearing, you appreciate their connection. And throughout this film, it's just like you enjoy their dynamic because it's not exactly what you expect it to 100% be all the time. You also have Lisa Kudrow, who plays his aunt, who is a great addition. She's always charismatic and fun. I do feel like narratively this film feels pretty familiar. I don't think it's really going to surprise you. There's definitely going to be moments where like you saw that coming or you felt that familiar beat getting to a certain point. And I do feel like the rest of his family, like his brother and his parents, are really underutilized and underwritten, where it's just kind of like every time you're away from Nate and his journey, you're kind of just like, I don't want to go back to them. I want to stay with Nate and all the fun he's having, like getting all, like blowing up on TikTok, doing all these singing and dancing in the middle of Times Square, fun stuff like that. And I don't think the rest of his family really adds so much as to like, besides just motivation and certain things for Nate. They don't really stand on their own as characters. But this is a really funny and enjoyable and just endearing experience. I enjoyed this film from start to finish. Fun musical numbers, funny lines and humor, and a great performance from Wood and his pal Brooks. And this really is a sweet little film that the whole family can enjoy and appreciate, and especially those out there has great messages about being yourself, not letting anybody get in the way of that, and going for your dreams and finding your dreams and your purpose, because you might not share it with even the people that are most close to you, and it's important for you to appreciate your own. And great messages, great music, fun time. Go check this out on Disney Plus. But those are my thoughts on Better Nate Than Ever. Let me know what you think. Let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.